Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I have the pleasure to have next to me Rafael Campos, Vice President VTEX Europe. Hello.
Hello, perfect pronunciation.
Perfect.
Yes,
it was okay, right?
We were discussing about the pronunciation, but it was perfect, like a Brazilian.
Oh, nice to hear that. How was the event so far?
I am impressed. I'm really impressed because I'm almost living here in Romania.
Okay.
I need to learn Romanian first, so I can say
Okay.
that I'm almost living here. But it's the biggest one, and I think with the biggest and the best speakers that I have ever seen. So I'm really impressed with this event here. It's amazing.
Great feedback. Great feedback. So, Rafael, for our readers and viewers who couldn't attend your talk today, can you please sum up the main ideas of your presentation?
Yeah, sure. We discussed about how can you control the next 5 or 10 years of the world, because everything is changing so fast now. And if we compare the world today and I don't know 10 years ago, it's completely different. Companies are born and in 2 years they worth more than $1 billion, and they have a lot of money and they can invest and they can die in 2 years.
Yes.
And the world is changing so fast that we need to change not just a strategy, but the structure of a company needs to change to follow this innovation. Like we said, like I said in the presentation, China is changing the world in a pace that we cannot follow them. They have payments with face recognition. We are trying to implement traditional payments. Nobody here in Romania pay with credit card.
Yes.
And they have face recognition. So we need to change the entire structure of a company, and maybe we can be there in the 5 or 10 years. So that was our presentation.
What do you think will be the future of e-commerce? How do you see things evolving?
E-commerce will die. And there is no e-commerce and physical stores, and it's gonna be one. It is one right now. And in some countries, it's more mature, this kind of issue. But I think that in the next 2, 3, 4 years, we will see what China is doing right now, and they know how to do it and how to do it fast. We're gonna see here, like the digital world completely taking over the physical world. So you're gonna see face recognition payments. You will see people using your phones to buy in a physical store to have more information about the product. So I think that these two worlds will combine into one in the next 5 years, and who knows what's gonna be because things are changing a lot.
You mentioned earlier the fact that companies nowadays have to change basically to innovate faster and innovate more. If you were a startup kicking off on the Romanian market today, how would you build your brand?
Yeah, it's if you are a new retailer, probably I could do exactly the same thing that hawkers did, because most of people here thinks that Amazon is a competitor or EMAG is a competitor, but in fact they are not. The habit of the customer are changing. They want to go to a place that they can buy everything, and it's simple, it's easier. So they will transfer this from Google probably to the marketplaces. This is what happened in the US market like 2 years ago. Now the customers in the US, they go directly to Walmart because they know that they will find the best price. They will have completely assorted, like all the products you can find there. Probably you will find also in the Mac. So the clients here the customer will do this migration to the marketplace world. So my first opinion about that is, let's use them and let's learn faster, and let's be the first one to learn how to use them as a Google, as a platform, not as a competitor. I think that this is my point of view of how to create a brand. You must learn how to use marketplace to create a brand in 2018.
Okay. Let's tackle a little bit the technical side of an online business. What what's the best platform for an online shop?
Yes, I am for an e-commerce platform,
Okay.
and I could say that is VTEX.
Yes.
But I think I have this idea that e-commerce platform it's the same as a car, and you must tell me what is the road, what is the path that you will use this car. So maybe Ferrari, a Formula One car, is the best one, not for Romania, because the traffic here is also it's almost Brazilian in Brazil. So it's not the best car if you want to use your car in a traffic of a city center like Bucharest. If you want to do a off-road, something like that, probably won't be the same. So probably you need to understand your path, and then you can understand what is is the best option for you. Of course, that here in Romania, I don't know why, but I think that there is this idea of having my own platform. I want to develop by my side. I want to have people to do that. And this is something that is not happening anymore in the US. They are hiring more and more software as a service company. So I think that if you are starting a company from the scratch, probably the best one will be a software as a service, because it's cheaper, it's easier, you will use the same technology of others, so you will learn the process. And then if you are a huge player, probably you must understand the path, and you will realize which one is the best one.
What are the main features, or I don't know, the main functionalities of an online platform, of a platform when starting your online business, your online shop?
Yes, I think that, in my personal opinion, e-commerce platform is a marketing tool. Most of people think that it is a cost, so I won't invest, because if I have a lower cost, it's better. But in fact, it's not. If you have, I don't know, a platform that costs per month like $1 million and give you like $100 million per month, that's fair. It's cheap. If you have a platform that you need to spend like $1 million and you have like 500K, it's not that it's expensive. So you need to understand that it's a, first of all, it's a marketing tool. And in my opinion, the best, not the best, but one of the most important features that you must try to track is the checkout process, because this is where a platform can interfere. Like if you don't have a good checkout, because when you put everything, when you add all the products to the shopping cart, after that is a process. If the process is smooth, the process is easier, if it's smoother, okay, I will buy it, and you can increase the sales, and you can increase the conversion rate. So probably the first and the most important feature is the checkout. Okay, the checkout process must be in one page, easy, and that's it. So I think that this is the most important thing.
Rafael, in terms of marketing, what are some of the tactics that don't work anymore, but people still use them? What's something that you keep saying?
I have some crazy ideas here, okay. I can say, but I will get a lot of enemies.
No problem.
But I will say, first of all, SEO.
SEO. Okay.
Everybody wants to have a great SEO. But the fact is that Google considers traffic as a variable. At the end of the day, if you are a small company or a medium-sized company, you can do whatever you want, and probably in the next 5 or 10 years, the biggest companies will be that winners from the SEO perspective. So I think that yes, you can have some returns. You must have SEO strategy, but I think that this idea of surviving, or oh my God, this is my main strategy, won't work, because in the medium and the long term, probably the biggest companies will be companies that will be shown in the first page. So this is the first thing. The first thing I think that we are having, and I know the book of this guy that is having the speech right now. PPC is something that probably only medium-sized or huge clients can invest. It's like, I can give you the example in Brazil. If you are a startup, or if you are starting your online business in Brazil, you will spend roughly 25% of your revenues in Google AdWords because it's too expensive. And this will be a reality here in Romania for the next
Very
years
soon.
because every year we see new competitors, we see new stores, and the price will increase. It's the way it is. So these two strategies, you must realize that if you are a small company, probably is not the best one. Like I said, probably marketplace will be the best strategy because you will pay less in terms of commission if you compare with my SEO cost plus my PPC cost. Probably the EMAG commission, and I'm not from EMAG, so the commission of EMAG will be lower. So I think that these two strategies are probably everybody will try to sell you this beautiful world, but probably what we saw in some markets, it's not what will happen in the future.
I can almost feel the passion in your voice. You're very into e-commerce and into this field. So I have to ask, what are some of the marketing specialists or some of the experts out there on social media you follow and you recommend those watching following as well?
Okay, there is no one guy that I say, oh my god, I need to know him. I forgot now because there is a guy. I realized there is a guy in Canada. Okay. He's UX specialist, and the guy is completely crazy, and his ideas are awesome. Like, the guy is oriented to data, but he has a completely visionary ideas of UX. He has a small company there, but he provides services for huge companies. I forget the name now. I can tell you later. And you can publish.
Please, yes.
This is a guy that I follow, and he's. That's the problem. I follow him, and I don't know. I can't even remember the name. But there are some blogs that I can name. Like VTEX has a good blog, so you can follow. It's not one person. Mariano is the co-founder of VTEX. He has a great ideas also, and Elastic Path. It's an incredible blog with a lot of things, and you will find 2 or 3 people that are always there. So you can find Neil Patel for marketing. The guy, it's one of the biggest in the marketplace. I think that he's one of those also, and I can name some guys, but almost them from the Latin America market. So because I'm Brazilian.
Insightful conversation. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for your time here and the invitation.
And enjoy Romania.
Yes, next time this interview will be in Romania.
In Romania,
yes,
okay.
I promise you
Promise?
that. I can give you the Brazilian promise.
Okay, I don't know that.
50%. Yeah, let's see. It's 50%. Like the time. It's like the time.
So if I see you next time in May 2019, then this is doable, right?
Yes, it's doable.
I will give you the questions before. So
at least introduction.
Yes,
At least
yes.
introduction.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.